Pan-Borneo Highway to remain toll-free. Level of mental health among youths worrying. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohanapriya. Welcome to News on 2. A group of 8 climbers reportedly stranded while descending Mount Irau in Cameron Highlands, Pahang, yesterday have been found safe around 10:30 p.m. last night. Pahang Malaysian Fire and Rescue Department Director Nur Hisham Mohamad said they are, however, unable to report on the condition of the climbers at the moment due to communication issues. Nur Hisham said the search and rescue operations were conducted by the Cameron Highlands Fire and Rescue Department, assisted by the Pahang Forestry Department. The Fire and Rescue Department launched the SAR operation for the group after receiving a report on the incident at 4:55 p.m. The SAR team, comprising 4 officers and 8 personnel, arrived at 9:19 p.m. and located the climbers at 10:30 p.m. Nur Hisham further noted that the group had problems finding their way down the mountain as one of their members was injured and it was getting dark. The Pan-Borneo Highway PBH in Sabah and Sarawak will remain toll-free. Works Minister Barubian said that ever since Pakatan Harapan took over the federal government, the coalition had clearly stated that there would be no toll collection for the Pan-Borneo Highway. Barubian said, despite the statement by Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad recently that it would be difficult to build toll-free highways, the development model and construction of PBH were not the same as those used in the peninsula. He also said that the federal government was committed to continue construction of the PBH in Sabah and Sarawak and see it completed on schedule. The minister further noted his ministry would discuss with the Finance Ministry to re-evaluate the cost of the entire highway. He added that land acquisition was among the reasons for delays in construction in Sabah, and the ministry would also be working with the state government to overcome the issue. Humanitarian aid or any other form of assistance by non-governmental organizations or NGOs to help victims of the devastating earthquake and tsunami at the island of Sulawesi, Indonesia, is always welcomed by the government. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail said assistance provided by any group or individual would greatly help lessen the burden of the victims.
Kita memang memberikan tawaran untuk memberi apa-apa pertolongan, dan ini adalah antara NGO dengan counterpart mereka, kerana Indonesia pada apa yang mereka dasarnya membuatkan persiapan untuk diri mereka sendiri, dan G2G ini kita mesti tunggukan mereka menerima tawaran belum kita sampai ke sana. Tapi pada NGO boleh dalam counterpart mereka memberikan pertolongan yang mana yang patut.
The Deputy Premier said this at the flagging off of the Sulawesi Emergency Aid Mission at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Sepang, Selangor. The relief mission involved 41 volunteers under the Malaysian Consultative Council for Islamic Organisation, MAPIM, led by its Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Ahmad Sani Arabi Al-Kahiri. Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail also reminded volunteers in the relief mission to prioritise their own health when in disaster-stricken areas. She said this is necessary as they could be exposed to all sorts of diseases such as malaria when working in disaster-inflicted zones. Now, 10% of the 5.5 million young people in Malaysia had thoughts of suicide, while 6.9% had attempted to commit suicide. Youth and Sports Minister Syed Saddiq Syed Abdul Rahman said the 2017 National Mental Health Survey report on the level of mental health among youths is worrying. Syed Saddiq also urged parents to be more sensitive to changes in their children's behaviour, especially to look out for symptoms of mental health such as depression and stress.
Contoh, kalau ada seseorang itu yang melalui situasi seperti ini, mereka tak boleh nak bincangkan isu ini secara terbuka sebab nanti ada tebu atau stigma di mana mungkin mereka akan dilihat sebagai orang yang mental. The word mental in Malaysia is already a big issue.
The minister further noted it was important to identify those with mental health so that early measures could be taken to help them lead a normal life. He said this after opening the Young Minds Take Charge program, which was held in conjunction with World Mental Health Day in Kuala Lumpur. The Bangladeshi worker who suffered minor injuries when a large portion of the ceiling of the lobby of a five-star hotel in KL Central collapsed yesterday morning has been sent to the University Malaya Medical Centre for outpatient treatment. Brickfields Police Chief ACP Ruslan Khalid, in a statement, said preliminary investigations revealed no criminal elements in the incident. ACP Ruslan Khalid, in a statement, said it is believed that the 25-year-old worker was at the time fixing the wiring of an alarm system of the hotel. No other casualties were reported in the 3:40 a.m. incident. ACP Ruslan said police had received a report from the supervisor of the maintenance company handling the maintenance work for the hotel. He added that several furnitures and items in the hotel lobby were damaged by the fallen ceiling. Coming up, public urge to report river pollution activities through River Citizens Eye app. Stay with us. Rural Development is planning to introduce a bag and shoe making skills program for students of the Community Development Department Academy, or KEMAS. Its Minister, Datuk Sri Rina Mohamed Harun, said this is to increase the number of skill courses in the academy and to provide the job market with skilled workers.
Pihak kementerian untuk mencadang untuk melebarkan lagi fashion ini bukan sahaja kepada pakaian tetapi juga kepada kasut dan juga handbag. Ini kita akan bincang dengan pihak kementerian untuk meluaskan lagi bidang-bidang kemahiran yang kita tawarkan.
Datuk Sri Rina said this in a press conference held after the KEMAS convocation ceremony held at the KEMAS Academy in Sri Iskandar, Perak. 166 graduates from the Sri Iskandar and Goping Academy graduated in the field of sewing and culinary received their certificates and diplomas at the event. The Malacca State Government is looking into the report made on the sale of non-halal products at the Tastefully Food and Beverage Expo held at the Malacca International Trade Centre on 12th October. Chief Minister Adli Zahari said the government will review the rules and regulations of the expo and will ensure that such incidents do not occur again.
Kita akan menilai balik peraturan-peraturan itu. Sebab bagi kita yang paling penting adalah kemudahan-kemudahan ini kita sediakan. Dan kalau kita boleh mengikut peraturan-peraturan itu atau tempat-tempat khusus yang kita sediakan, jadi tidaklah menimbulkan kebimbangan di kalangan pengunjung secara keseluruhannya.
State authorities on Saturday received a report that 3 booths were found to have been selling non-halal food at the expo and were placed among other halal food booths, which caused confusion to visitors at the expo. The Ministry of Trade and Consumer Affairs, KPD and HEP, together with the Kuala Lumpur City Hall, DBKL, raided 70 shops and stalls in an operation codenamed Operasi Barang Tiruan, conducted at Jalan Pasar Pudu in Kuala Lumpur yesterday. Authorities seized various counterfeit items and issued compounds worth 1,100 ringgit in the raid conducted following a complaint launched by the owner of a registered trademark. The operation, which was led by Kuala Lumpur KPD and HEP Enforcement Chief Lau Swee Hon, involved 35 ministry officers and 20 DBKL officers.
Memang kami dapati ada kesalahan-kesalahan berlaku berkaitan dengan pelanggaran cap dagangan yang mana kita jumpa barang-barang tiruan. Ada juga yang tidak letak tanda harga. Tujuan operasi ini sebenarnya fokusnya adalah pada barang tiruan, ya. Dan dalam operasi pada hari ini kita telah pun mengambil tindakan melibatkan barang-barang iaitu baju jersey, topi, cermin mata, ya, beg dan aksesori telefon.
7 cases of counterfeit goods were recorded in the raid and will be investigated under the Trade Descriptions Act 2011. 8 other cases were issued with compounds involving the Weights and Measures Act 1972 and the Price Control and Anti-Profiteering Act 2011. Lau said operations will be conducted on a weekly basis based on complaints received by registered trademark owners. The Rakyat can now lodge reports on activities carried out by any quarters that contribute to river pollution through an application called a Citizen's Eye, which could be downloaded through the App Store or Play Store applications on their smartphones. According to Federal Territories Minister Khalid Abdul Samad, his ministry is also committed to continuing with the River of Life project, which is expected to cost 4 billion ringgit.
River of Life ini ianya merupakan satu program yang bertujuan untuk menukar lanskap Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur yang menjadi bandaraya yang lebih berdaya huni tinggi dan dapat meningkatkan kualiti hidup penduduknya ke tahap yang lebih tinggi melalui tepian air atau sungai yang terdapat di tengah-tengah bandaraya.
He said this after witnessing the launch of the World Rivers Day by Water, Land and Natural Resources Minister Dr. A. Xavier J. Kumar yesterday. Meanwhile, Dr. Xavier said the irresponsible attitude of local residents, increased population and logging activities were among factors that contribute to river pollution in Kuala Lumpur and several other areas. This afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story today, Pan-Borneo Highway to remain toll-free but government to re-evaluate costs. News on 2 will come on again at 7 this evening with more updates. Now, News on 2 is looking for new editors for our English news desk. For those who are interested, please email your applications and CVs to newson2@gmail.com. Till then, I'm Mohana Priya. Thanks for watching.